Alright guys, today we're reading the Hylian Armors. It's a crossover of Dragon Ball Z, Zelda 64, a bit of Star Trek, a bit of X-Men Archangel. Wow, okay.
Best premise ever.
Yes, best premise ever. Let's go. The Hylian Armors, Part 1, Deku Strikes Back. A long time ago, when the great ancestor of Ganondorf was defeated by Link's ancestor, the seven sages created seven mystical armors, similar to the ancient Ronin armors. They used the power of themselves and the sacred realm to power these armors. Each sage made an armor, but one day the evil realm learned of this and made seven of their own armors. A realm is Okay. The ancient sages stole the evil armors and took the armors of good and evil and hid them in each temple, hiding them with the seal of the element.
Did they hide their own
The element. The seal of the element.
The element.
One day, centuries later, Link defeated the evil in all the temples and broke the seal by gaining all the medallions. Like there were medallions involved. He unlocked the secret of the sages without. It's just like all these cliches. Like he collected the thing and unlocked the thing with the thing. When the other Link came to Hyrule for the first time to recharge his other form's power and prevent his death, Link ended up fusing with the new Link and giving of the Master Sword to his leader, Archangel, the hero from the gods. With the fusion of the two Links, the armors began to become active, and sages knew the armors would be war at last.
What?
It's a beautiful day, don't you think? Sure thing, Link. Shouldn't you be training with the rest of the Strike Force? Asked Archangel. Nope.
Force?
Today I'm heading over to Hyrule again to begin training with the sages. When are you leaving? In an hour. Want to come? Sure, why not? There's no excitement around here. Link and Archangel take off in a shuttlecraft given to them by Starfleet. It is only big enough for the two of them and the equipment they packed. It is full of high-tech equipment. Nothing like a vacation, don't you think, Link? Asked Archangel as they engaged warp speed. Sure, you get a vacation. I get training. It's good for you. Besides, Rauru might have some sort of special technique for you. Well, looks like we're here. Archangel looked at his control panel and disengaged the engines and prepared to set down. They land easily on London Ranch, in the stable, making horses dash to the side.
Started like 5 feet.
As the two get out of their seats, they head to the back of the shuttle and put on their uniforms. Archangel's blue and white crossing suit with a halo on the chest, and Link's magical tunic that will change the element type when he powers up with a certain element.
Of course.
Then they loaded up their weapons. Archangel strapped the Master Sword and his Kusarigama scythe with a weighted chain and attack prong attached. When Link grabbed his sword, mirror shield, hookshot, and fairy bow. As they walk out, Malon and Talon approach them. They look uneasy, cautious, and always looking nervously in the skies. Well, hello there, Link. Hi, Archangel. Hello, Malon, Talon. Long time no see, replied Link. Yes, come in and have a cup of milk. No, thanks. We have to go see Rauru. Okay, but you better hurry, because at night, those darn stall children are out. We'll be careful, bye. The two warriors energize and launch into the sky. Malon and Talon exchange dark looks. Malon speaks. I hope those two don't find what's waiting for them. As Link and Archangel fly, Link shouts to Archangel, Don't you think that was a bit odd? Why? No one has seen any of the stall children for 8 years. Also watching them fly by, the two unaware that someone else watches them fly and starts laughing. Welcome to the party. It's time to have some fun. Oh, I guess there's a party. The two fighters land at the Temple of Time and walk in. They place the 3 Hylian spiritual stones on the stone block and play the Song of Time and open the Door of Time. The slow-moving rock that is impenetrable opens. The two walk up to the raised platform and drop the Master Sword into the pedestal and watch the sparks fly. Energy rises from the ground as the Triforce carving glows and glows brighter.
Why are they doing these things?
Then all of a sudden, they are at the Chamber of the Sages, and there's Rauru standing there, as if he's been expecting them. Come quickly and listen. What's the deal, Rauru? Questioned Link. Evil has returned. Ganondorf has made several powerful copies of himself and have disrupted the power of the temples again. Except this time, they have the armors of capital D darkness. Armors of darkness? Yes. A long time ago, we sages created 7 capital S armors of good for each temple to destroy evil. The Dark Realm learned of this and created their own 7 armors. Luckily, Link's ancestors stole them and brought them here, and then we hid them in each temple and sealed it with a medallion. As you know, Link collected all the medallions, releasing and recharging the armors. They have collected 5, now we need our 7. I can 1 to you, but they would have all 7, so I can't. But you'll have to find your first one in the Forest Temple. Hurry, Saria has gone to collect it, but I fear for her safety. But only Link would be able to hurt ones with these armors. But, oh wait, that's the armor. But Archangel, you carry the Master Sword. You have taught it new attacks and even made another weapon like it. But you must have at least 2 powers of the Triforce to damage the armors and to are in Ganon's castle. You must hurry and save the sages and collect the armors. Now go. The warriors leave in a hurry to Kokiri Forest.
No.
When they get there, it is desolate and died out. No one in sight, period. The usually green covering everything wasn't there. Some of the houses were on fire. They head on through the Lost Woods and to the Forest Temple entrance. They walk into the Forest Temple and hear a capital E, evil, capital V voice laugh out and cry out, "You fools, you are mine! You will never reach Saria!" The heroes rush to find the boss area, but when they get there, all they see is Saria on the ground, almost dead. They rush up to her and see how she is. She manages to say, "It's a trap!" No. Okay, she just said the word trap. Then only to be cut in by an energy bolt hitting Saria and knocking her to the ceiling. As the heroes turn to see what hit them, they are surprised to see Phantom Ganon in an armor. "You fools! I told you! Now you will die!" As he readies for battle, so do the other 2. Archangel grabs his Kusirigama and jumps up and yells, "Quake with fear!" and throws the weighted chain onto the ground. As the ground shakes, weighted chains fly out, grabbing onto a structure to support them, tangling Phantom Ganon in the process. Archangel yells out, "Link, get Saria out of capital H here!" Phantom Ganon only interrupts. "Not so fast. Snake Fang strike! Now die!" His staff starts to separate into different sections and glows red. He whips his staff at Saria, but he is too late. Link grabs and flies away.
How was it like Snake Fang?
Link lands away from the battle, starts giving her energy from his forest powers. She starts to speak. Link, you must listen. There is another armor in this temple. It is the armor of Deku. It will help. In the main chamber, use the medallion to open the seal. Hurry, your friend may not have long. He rushes up through rooms until he gets to the main chamber. He sees the seal on the floor and reaches into his pouch. He grabs the forest medallion and points it at the seal on the floor. All of a sudden there was an energy flash, and there it is, the armor of Deku. It was floating in midair, glowing a bright green. I guess we're just gonna change tenses. Archangel is throwing lightning fast punches at Phantom Ganon, but they aren't hardly doing anything. Then Archangel grabs the Master Sword and yells, "Thunderbolt strike!" He raises the Master Sword so it pointing at the sky. Then it is struck by lightning and he lowers it down, aiming at Phantom Ganon. A bolt of lightning follows by hitting Phantom Ganon and knocking him down.
Why can't they do this in the games?
Phantom Ganon rises again and yelling, "You fool! Pin missile!" He starts twirling his staff, and small needles that look like removed bee stingers, dripping with venom, start flying in his direction. Archangel is hit several times and brought down, trying to get up. Phantom Ganon draws in and says, "Poor fool, didn't know what he was up against. Time to capital D die!" He raises his staff and prepares to thrust it into him, but is hit with a blast of energy.
So much energy.
Ganon turns around to find the other armor of the Forest Temple, the armor of Deku. He is shocked at the sight, and shocked to see Link in the armor. Wait, what?
Oh no, it's not like there, but he's in it?
He speaks at Ganon in a deep, non-fearful voice. So Ganon, are you ready to face your stronger armor? If not, then bug out of here, because your end is here. Ganon backs up and then laughs. We'll see. Pin missile! Ganon's staff begins twirling and starts firing the needles, but Link shouts, Laser Leaf! Link's staff twirls, releasing leaves that are glowing. All of the leaves hit the needles, cut them in half, and start hitting Phantom Ganon. Link sees Phantom Ganon recovering from the attack, and he sees Archangel lying on the ground. He starts glow and sends some energy to Archangel in a ball. Archangel gets on his feet and looks at Link. Link, is that you? In the capital F flesh.
Not really.
That must be the armor. He's cut off by Soraya. Of Deku, Ganon has the armor of Black Forest Venom. It will take the three of us to destroy this monster. I can use my power to hold it steady, while you use the armor to strike with the Deku Bomb. But this battle is far from that point. As the three turn around, they see Ganon finally getting up, ready to retaliate from the attack. You will pay! Come and get some! Roared Link as he lunged forward, with his staff raised. Phantom did the same. They collided and clashed their staffs together with a quote-unquote bang, doing it several times.
Oh god.
Oh yeah. May Ketchum's ashy. They finally stopped on one and looked at each other, both with hatred. Then they both leaped back and each raised their staff, so the top end was high above them. Link cried out, Stun Spore! Ganon said, Poison Sting!
Spoiler alert. Twist. They're all Pokemon.
They both started charging their staffs and attacked at the same time, except Link jumped and dodged Ganon's beam and fired his, and the ball of energy hit Ganon like a baseball going 100 miles per hour, because I guess Stun Spore is a ball of energy now. Ganon was being electrified and drugged to the floor by the attack. Link readied himself and motioned Archangel towards him. Archangel, we need to tie him up for Soraya. If we can do that, the Deku Bomb should work.
Oh god, the Deku
Archangel grabbed his Kusarigama and said, Let's finish this. The warriors jump into the air and attack. Archangel cries out while spinning the Kusarigama chain, Quick with fear! Link shouts out while his staff breaks apart and he throws the bottom end. Vine Whip Barrage! With a huge shaking, chains and Vine Whips start coming out of the ground and walls, grabbing and entangling Phantom Ganon. This is getting kind of erotic. Soraya moves forward, closes her eyes, and fires a green beam of energy. Capital A at Phantom Ganon. My computer darkened. Okay. She yells, Link, hurry! The Deku Bomb! Link starts to charge his staff and concentrate. An energy ball starts to form at the end of his staff and grow, and grow. He opens his eyes and fires the giant ball at the struggling Phantom Ganon. The ball hits and absorbs him. He is sucked into the ball and bombarded with forest energy. It shot him through the layers of the temple and into the sky. The fight is over. They won. The end.
Really? Is that the end?
Yes.